What's up, everybody? Black Mamba 703 coming at you with a deck profile. I've been meaning to get to this one, but I've been super busy. And I know the last time I recorded was, what was it, back in October? By the way, I'm here with Dark Sage 1 here.
What's up, guys?
We're going to do another duel video later as well. Maybe actually live stream it. We don't know.
High possibility.
Yep, so that actually might be going up before this video, who knows. But let's get to it. This is my variation of Dinosaurs, and there's no links. Then again, it's Dinosaurs. You don't really need links. So let's get started.
I should probably turn my phone sound off.
First, two Ultimate Conductor Tyrannos. Field 2 is good because, yeah, it is a win condition, but, you know, it's still easy to get around. You can kaiju it, whatever. Then your search, 3 Solidating Oviraptors. It's a very key card for this. Pretty self-explanatory. If you've played the deck before, normal summon, search out a dinosaur, any level, add it to your hand, or send it to the graveyard. And once per turn, you can target one normal, I believe it was one normal monster or one normal dinosaur type monster, pop it, and bring out a dinosaur from the graveyard. A lot of combos for that, which you probably will see in the duel later. Then 3 baby Ceratosaurus. Now, I run the babies at 3-2. Here's the 2 petite Pteranodon. The baby Ceratosaurus are, when they're destroyed by card effect, you can special summon a level 4 or lower from the deck. And the petite Pteranodon is level 4 or higher with the same effect, but it cannot attack. Primarily, you want to use him for Ultimate Conductor's effect. What he does is destroy one card in hand or on field, and set everything your opponent controls. All monsters they control are set based on defense position. And then you get a free summon. Now, mostly I would be able to bring out level 4s with this Petite Pteranodon, but I just put in another monster to throw in. And because Ultimate Conductor Tyranno banishes 2 dinosaur type monsters to summon it, I'm running 2 Tyranno Infinity. This is one of the other win conditions. It just gains 1,000 off of every banished dinosaur type monster. Self-explanatory. And if you have it in your hand with no banished monsters and you have a way to get another level 4, you got a rank 4 play. Next, so sad this was on the ban list, but is that 1 Miscellaneousaurus. Pretty simple, explained. Ditch it, protect your dinosaurs for your main phase 1, and you can banish this along with up to one minimum of 1 other dinosaur type monster, I believe. No, actually, you can either banish him or any other, with any other dinosaur type monsters, to special summon a monster whose level is equal to that amount of monsters banished. I am stuttering like a. So let's say, I mean, you can't, of course, bring this out because of his summon condition. He has to be summoned by banishing. After that, he can be summoned again from the graveyard, but like, you know, BLS. But yeah. Him is like I say, you have him, that in your graveyard. You can banish all 4 to bring him out, and he's at 4K. Simple as that. Then next, 2 Giant Rexes. Sadly, this guy cannot attack for being a beat stick. I mean, he can attack, but not directly, I mean. This is a bad video. But if he's banished, you can special summon him, and he gains attack. So he gains 200 attack for every banished dinosaur type monster. Excluding himself, of course, because he's being special summoned. Next, I play 2 Evil Swarm Salamandra. It's a 1850 beat stick. Banish. You can banish up to 2. What was it?
Up to 2 monsters, he gains 300 attack, I believe.
You can banish 1 monster from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack at the end of your opponent's turn. You can do it up to twice per turn. So that's 600 attack. Now...
Well, wait, what if you have multiple? Can you use both of their effects?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because I don't have the level 1 Jarek tuner, I do run a level 3 tuner along with these. The Gilosaurus is pretty much a free special summon. The only condition is the opponent gets to special summon a card from their graveyard. It's a price you gotta pay, but if you can get that out with the level 3 tuner, if you have that hand, you can make a boss monster from the extra deck.
Oh wow, that's actually not that bad. I haven't played this deck in a while. I miss it.
Dang DDDs.
Hey, they're actually pretty decent.
Next, I only play 2 Megalo Smasher X's because, yeah, it's a 2000 beat stick vanilla monster, but I just feel like 2's a good play.
Can't beat my level 8 2200 attack monster.
Shut up. Alright. And you'll see with the extra deck why I only run 2. But I mean, if you want to run more, you can. And here is my tuner.
Specific card you need 2 of them for?
I freaking cannot pronounce this. Jarek Monoloff.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. I don't use it for its effect. Its effect is a 1300 attacker that can attack all your opponent's monsters. That's kind of lame. He's level 3 tuner. Under the right conditions, I can get him out with the other 2 level 3 monsters in my deck and go into Trish. Next, the last dinosaur for the deck is Superconductor Tyranno. I can get it out with Petit Pterodon. It's a 3300 attack, and once per turn, I can tribute 1 monster on my field to burn my opponent for 1,000, but he can't attack the turn he activates his effect. So, take it with a grain of salt, but I figured this was probably a better bet than playing Ultimate Tyranno or Black Tyranno or any of the other high-level monsters that I have that are dinosaurs.
Yeah, I couldn't use Trish in this deck even if I wanted to.
Last but not least, the final monster that is not a dinosaur type, which gets my friend triggered.
I hate that card so
Fairy
much.
Tale Snow.
I've played against it so much.
It banishes monsters from the graveyard, boosting up
I'm gonna take a look at it.
Tyranno Infinity's attack. It has to be up to 7, so that's a 7k boost.
It has to be 7 Gs.
And if you don't have 7, you can still banish spell and trap cards in order to get it out and stop an attack. Alright, that's it for monsters. Next is spell cards.
It's a 10-minute video.
Yeah, I know. These things aren't short, especially with me stuttering all the time.
I mean, the last deck profile I tried to do was 2 minutes long.
Yeah. I play 2 Lost World. 3 Lost World and 2 Terraforming. I was thinking Terraforming when I said 2. But Lost World, it decreases all monsters that are not dinosaur type by 500 attack.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt me.
Oh yeah, it will hurt. That will hurt, yeah. And on top of that, when a dinosaur type monster is normal summoned, special summon a token to your opponent's side of the field. And you can also protect the tokens or any normal type dinosaur type monsters with Lost World and destroy a card from your hand or deck.
Does it prevent it from being tributed?
No, it does not. It has to be by destruction.
Okay, I was just wondering because didn't know if you, say you have a token on your opponent's
you can
field,
still tribute it.
And they try to tribute it for a link summon or something.
Yeah, that's without a doubt will happen. Unless you have a way to stop it. Fossil Dig at 3. It's your search for any level 4 dinosaur type. It's very important to the deck. And it helps it go quickly. So. And for back row destruction, I play 2 Twin Twister. Discard 1, destroy 2 cards that are in the back row. It's pretty much important so you don't run into stuff like I'm going to trigger my friend here, Magical Cylinder.
Or you can get rid of stuff like Gate.
Yeah, there's
Swamp.
There's a lot of problematic cards out there that are continuous or equipped.
Any of my continuous traps.
Yeah. Anyways, next, I do plan. There's going to be a lot of fixing up for this deck. Right now, I run 1 Gold Slark. I plan on running at least a minimum of 2. But it's banish 1 card from your deck and get it to your hand after 2 turns later. The combination I have for it is with Giant Rex. Just banish Giant Rex and it instantly comes out to the field. It's a free level 4. Self-explanatory, very quick. If you want, that's a rank 4 play you can do. Next is Space-Time Transcendence. Banish 2 or more dinosaur type monsters from your graveyard. Special summon one dinosaur type monster from your hand or graveyard whose level equals the total levels of those banished monsters. But it cannot attack this turn. So it's pretty easy to see with the monsters that I have what you would do. Banish whatever to bring out whatever. It's a free monster that you can also get a boost for Terran Infinity. Next is the Double Evolution Pill.
Instant Ultimate Tyranno, pretty much.
Yeah, it's Ultimate Conductor Tyranno for free. Banish 1 dinosaur type and 1 non-dinosaur type monster, and special summon a monster, just disregarding its summoning conditions. And next, I got Monster Reborn and Monster Reborn Reborn. Monster Reborn, everyone should know it by now. It's been out since Gen 1. Just special summon a monster from the graveyard. Either player's graveyard.
Yep.
Monster Reborn Reborn. You pick 3 monsters. Your opponent chooses one of them to special summon to your field. The other 2 get banished. So you see the theme of just pretty much banish everything. Next we move to the traps, and I just made alterations. I did run 2 Quaking and a Survival of the Fittest or something?
Yeah.
But I took the 2 Quaking and that Survival of the Fittest out for these puppies. Royal Decree. Just stop any trap card. So, it's a pretty good card. It has no cost. It's just neither player can play traps. And final trap, Call the Haunted. If you manage to pull this out first and then this becomes a Monster Reborn. Self-explanatory. Huh, seems to be my favorite word.
Monster, says once the monster leaves the field.
Nope.
What?
If you're talking about Call of the Haunted, right?
Yeah, so when this card leaves the field, the monster leaves the field.
Now if Call of the Haunted is negated.
Yeah, I know.
So now let's go to the extra deck. 15-minute video. Thank you for you hanging in there this long already.
Yep.
We're going to start off with the Xyz monsters, and then go into the synchros. There's nothing else to it. And because the way I see my deck work most of the time, I tend to have less monsters on the field, less field advantage, at least numbers-wise, and cards in hand. So I'm playing one Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. It's a good card. It can activate its effect on either player's turn, and it just nukes the field. It's a field reset. Then next, Abyss Dweller. Kind of one of the reasons why I run the two. My brain's skipping here. The two Megalo Smashers. You get a 500 attack boost. It's only water monsters that get the boost, but that's the reason why, because then he's not as weak. But then it also stops my opponent from using effects from the graveyard, if I can remember correctly. It's been a while since I read it. And the other deck I run it in is Mermails, and I run another card that stops field effects.
Oh, dude. Little Knights are getting so much support.
Oh, yeah, I know. The next card is Castel, the Sky Blaster Musketeer. It's spot removal, and it doesn't destroy. It goes straight back to the deck. Simple as that. There's a lot of problematic cards that you don't want in the graveyard or get destroyed. Send it back to the deck. Next, number 101. I know a lot of people will probably be giving me hate on this one. It's not that great of a card.
It's pretty decent.
But
take one of your opponent's monsters.
Yeah, targets though. There's a lot of cards that prevent because they can't be targeted.
None of my monsters.
Thankfully.
Yet.
So it's detach 2, take one of your opponent's attack position monsters. That was special summon, I believe. That was a condition. And you can discard, you can detach one material if this card would be destroyed, and it's not destroyed. 2100 attack. I mean, it's spot removal. Next, I play Evilzard Dolka. And this is when an effect monster's effect activates, you can discard one material from this card, negate the activation, and destroy it. It's good, but a lot of people aren't going to be too worried about this one, unlike this next one. Evilzard Lagia. Detach 2, stop anything.
Pretty much?
It's mean. It is mean. Next, number 103, Ragnarok. Because of your opponent's monsters losing 500 attack, this is why I run her. Detach, destroy a monster whose original attack, has an attack different from its original, then draw one card. Simple as that. Next, I run... I can never pronounce his name.
What is it?
You're gonna have to help me with this one, Dark Sage. Is it Armageddon Knight or something?
Anti-luminescent Knight.
Anti-luminescent Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anti-luminescent Knight. If I can remember correctly, it's pretty much detach a material, change the target of a spell or trap card or monster effect to a different target. I rarely go into it, but it's there if I need it. Next, I run number 27 Dreadnoid. Freaking can't read upside down right now. But primarily what he's in here for is Gustav Max. If he attacks and destroys a monster, you can overlay a rank 10 on top of him. Which you'll see that actually after this next card. Which is Dark Rebellion Dragon. People should know what this does if they've been a fan. Detach 2 gains half the attack of one of your opponent's monsters that you target, and that monster that you targeted loses half its attack.
Yeah.
And now, Gustav Max, rank 10 that I would go into with the Dreadnoid. Detach, burn for 2,000. And then attack for another 3,000. It's mean. I had my friend rage quit over it.
On Yugioh. He hasn't pulled it out on me yet.
Just wait, this might be the duel. Now for the synchros, I only run 4. First, I'll adjust his Catastor. Yeah, it's not that great of a card anymore.
Anything that's not dark gets instantly destroyed.
Yeah, anything that's not dark, instantly gone.
I missed my Catastor.
I also run Brionic. I kind of like how he was eradicated, so it's not as broken, but discard up to 2 cards, bounce 2 cards back that your opponent controls. So, and I'm... Actually, no, not 2. I was thinking of,
Lord? No.
Not DeLorean, Gungnir, I think it was, yeah. It was discard 2 to destroy 2. This is, you can discard as many cards as you want to bounce as many back to the same, as long as it's the same number. But, yeah. And then for field wipe,
Black Rose
Dragon. Because if my opponent has monsters I don't like, just blow them up. And last but not least, as I said before, Trish. It's, without a doubt, a wonderful card. Banish 3 cards from your 1 card from your opponent's field, hand, and graveyard. It's a lot of removal. And if they're playing a deck that they don't want their monsters banished,
such as DDDs,
is a great card.
The only cards you really want banished for DDDs is
that is my deck. There are alterations I still need to make for it, so keep that in mind. I will do another deck profile if I can get those. But again, thank you for watching. Thank you for sitting here for
23 minutes.
Almost 25 minutes and listening to me drone on about my deck. We will be doing another video or a live stream, so we'll try to wait and get this video uploaded before that happens. You all have a wonderful day.